Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Friday, Fabulous Friday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 3 powerful decks for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energy around you, your person and your journey. We're going to use the beautiful Island Time Wellness cards. I'm also going to bring in the Angel Wishes by Debbie Malone and the Twin Flames, the Higher Understanding deck. So what do we need to know? And yesterday I did a very powerful, intense reading about life, purpose and mission. If you haven't watched that already, go and check that out because it was a really powerful one. So what's the message and the energy coming in around you? And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So what's the energy that's coming in around you today? What's the energy around you? We've got 1 card. What's the energy that's coming in around them today? We've got a clear card and it's coming out there. And what's the energy around the journey today? What's the energy around the journey? A clear card. We've got 2 cards. What's the guidance coming through from the Higher Understanding deck? What's the Higher Understanding for you to know today? 1 card. What's that Higher Understanding for them today? 1 card. What's the Higher Understanding for the journey today? 1 card. Wow. And then we're going to bring in the Angel Wishes as well. So what's the message from heaven for you today? Straight out, I'm going to take them, quite a few messages and 1 sticking out. What's the message for them today? Jumping out again. And what's the message for the journey itself? Jumping out, wow. Jumping out. And the reason why sometimes more guidance comes through for you is because you're watching the reading. It's so important that you connect with that. I mean, this card's moving on top of the deck, and because it's face up, I want to show you. When you get knocked down by life, get back up and live. Live your life. When you get knocked down, don't kind of stay down there thinking how bad everything is. Get back up and live your life and focus on power. And you might think, well, how? How do I get back up when I've been knocked down? Call on Archangel Michael and he will help you. And remember, like Rocky said, it's not how many times you get knocked down, it's how many times you get back up that matters. So get back up and live. So let's see what the guidance is for you today. So the first card, we've got 2 cards for you. We've got not today because there's change. Look at this, not today because we've got the dragonfly. So if you're thinking, are they going to contact me today? No, because there's changes taking place. Is it going to happen today? Are we going to get back together today? No, not today, because there's changes taking place. So whenever it is that you're wanting, so I feel you may be a little bit impatient today, which may make you feel like you've been knocked down. Can I carry on? How much longer is this going to happen? Because you may not be dealing with the situation. You may be hurt because you may feel like they are avoiding a conversation with you, or they're not calling you up. Or they may feel like there's a block there, or maybe you're angry about things. You're thinking, why is it not today? It's because there's great change taking place. The dragonfly energy. So you may see 555, you may see dragonflies, you may see butterflies. Great changes coming in, not only into the situation itself to transform and bring in big happy changes, but transformation within the self. So be the light. Be light-hearted about things. Instead of wanting things now, be flexible. Be adaptable to change. Focus on the healing element of this journey. Find out about yourself. Find out more about the journey itself. Maybe you want to go to the playlist and understand the journey a bit more. Or maybe you want to read cards and you're thinking, how can I do that? I've got free tarot series in the playlist you can connect with. Things are going to come to light. That means not today because things are going to come to the light. So this can also be about them needing to talk to their karmic partner or sort things out within their own self or deal with the finances or whatever it is they're doing. So they are dealing with things today, so they may not be contacting you today. And it's okay. So instead of getting angry at them or wanting to start a conversation, reaching out and doing all the things that you need to allow them to do, be light-hearted, focus on service today, and have faith in the changes. Because when you adapt to things, when you become more flexible and adaptable to the time it's taking, things will begin to heal. So I'm definitely feeling a healing energy coming in today. A movement, yes, just not today. So it's like it is happening, just not yet. It's happening, just not today. And that's why you're being shown by this card. When you get knocked down by life, by the situation, by this journey, get back up and live. Focus on being in the present moment today and live your life. Remember, God made you a creator, but you are not God. And you might think, well, I've been manifesting this. I've been trying. I've been asking for this. I've been doing everything right. And that's because, yes, you are a creator. You are the magician of your life. You are manifesting, but you're not God. God is in charge. It's in God's time, not your time. It's in divine timing. God has a plan. So you've got to let go of the reins of control. You've got to have faith in God's plan. And that's why this message is so powerful. It's saying to you, God made you a creator, yes, because you are created in his image. You are the I am energy, which means I am manifesting my life. I am in a wonderful, loving relationship. I am in communication with my person. But if that's not today, it's because you're not a God. You're not God. So you have to have faith in his time for your life. And I feel that's why many of these cards have come out, because you may be dealing with a little bit of impatience today. So the guidance from the angels is family is everything. Always make sure you acknowledge this. So you may just need to spend a little bit of time with others today. Maybe it's time you spend some time with your family. What we tend to do on this journey sometimes is get so enthralled in it, we forget about family. We forget about ringing up the people who care about us and saying, hey, how are you doing? So you may want to do that today. And also remember that family is everything. So you may be thinking about your kids today. Spend time with them. Or maybe you're thinking, they aren't with me right now because they are spending time with their family. Well, maybe that's what they need to do to understand this journey better. So always make sure you acknowledge this. And we've got live your dream, live in the moment, enjoy where you are. Just be in the flow of life. And you are what you think. Think positive thoughts that give me fear. So remember, if you're in fear, if you're stressing, if you're worrying, you need to raise your vibration. You are what you think. Think positive thoughts. They give me fear there. Release fear and focus on peace. And we spoke about this yesterday and the day before. Ask your inner self the answer to your question. So ask your inner self, what's the answer? And the answer is love, remember. The answer to all of your questions is love. And this is really about understanding that if it's not happening right now, it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It means it's going to happen in a different way than you expect it to happen, or at a different time than you expect it to happen. So find peace. And breathe and believe. You know, they give me the word breathe. So ask yourself the question and then breathe. And then you'll remember, oh, I'm never alone because my person is part of me. My person lives in me. I'm surrounded by angels. I have support. I have soul family. When I believe, I know I achieve. And remember, you are wiser than you think you are because you're an old soul. You're wiser than you think. You know you are connected with source, but remember you are not source. You are source energy, but you are not source itself. That means you are a creator, but you're not God. So you have to have faith in the timing. So don't worry if you think, oh, I've been manifesting and putting all my energy into this. Now just let go and believe and have faith. You are a true being of the universe. Your beauty radiates from within you. So remember that your beauty is on the outside, yes, because you know you're very attractive and you're attractive to your person, but your beauty comes from within you. You know, if you're being negative and stressed out, it makes you look ugly on the outside because the stress takes a toll in your features. That's why people look angry and drawn, because they're stressed out. So instead, focus on breath work. Focus on finding peace within. And that light will radiate out of you and it will show. And also love will get you through. Love will. So if you're thinking, okay, I've asked my inner being the question, the answer is that love will get you through. This love will find its way. Remember, you are a creator, but you're not God. So you have to let go of the when. If it's not happening today, there is a special reason. There's a change taking place. Now, the energy coming in around them is we've got paradise, but they're giving me the promise of paradise. The promise. So they're really saying to you today, we're going to have our time. That's the message I've got coming through intuitively. We're going to have our time. This is the promise of paradise. When you guys are together, when you come into your special union and you have your loving relationship, it's going to feel like paradise. You're going to feel like you're living in heaven every day. Okay, it's going to be like heaven on earth for you. You're going to be living in happiness. You're going to be expressing that happiness to each other. You're going to feel joy. You're going to be playful with each other. You're going to feel the oneness of each other. You're going to enjoy each other. And I feel what this is, your person is showing you today what's to come. We're going to have paradise. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be magical. We're going to enjoy each other. And they're allowing themselves to experience this in their dreams and their fantasies and their desires. So I'm not saying they are in happiness today, enjoying being with someone. It may seem that way to you. Maybe they're on holiday in what seems like paradise. Perhaps they're on a tropical island or they're somewhere really nice and they're putting things out on social media. And you might think, oh, they're enjoying being together or they're being playful. You have to look beyond that. You're being shown what's to come for you. This is them saying, I'm promising you happiness. I'm promising you that I'm going to express how I feel to you. I promise you we're going to have joy-filled moments and lots of playtime. I promise you that we are one and we're going to feel that oneness together and we're going to enjoy each other. That's the promise of paradise. And also we've got you'll feel betrayed, you'll learn how to forgive. So what your person is wanting you to know that if you feel like they've betrayed you in any way, they're helping you to learn the lesson of forgiveness. They are learning to forgive. They're learning to forgive themselves for how they've treated you, and you're learning to forgive them for what they seem to have done to you. So this is a big message about betrayal. So if they feel they've let you down or betrayed you, they are healing the heart connected with that, saying, I'm learning how to forgive myself. I hope you can forgive me too. And when you go through the betrayal, you learn how to forgive because forgiveness heals all things. And we learn lessons on this journey to get stronger and wiser as a soul. So if we went through life in an easy way, if we never went through betrayal, if we never got hurt, if we never went through any challenges, we wouldn't even decide to come to earth because we would not grow. What would be the point? It would be boring. Life would be boring. We have to go through the highs and the lows to feel the exhilaration of the change we go through when we learn how to handle situations, forgive and heal. So you'll feel betrayed, but you'll learn how to forgive. So if your person has betrayed you, if you feel they've betrayed you, remember that person has taught you how to forgive them and forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for feeling that way, for not maybe treating yourself better and setting boundaries. So if you feel betrayed, you're learning how to forgive. You're going to have paradise. Whatever's gone on between you is bringing you towards paradise. And being with nature will give you the answers. So again, there's this huge message about receiving answers from within. That's why it's not happening today, because today is a day for answers. So they've gone within to get answers about how to move forward, about what to do. And they're going in nature to do that. So they may well be in the outdoors today. They may be in the garden. They could go to a park. They could go out in nature to what they perceive to be paradise to be able to forgive themselves and heal. They may even be going somewhere that's like a paradise to them. So this can be their favourite place. That's a paradise to them. Like for me, my favourite place to go. I have many places that I enjoy going, but I really enjoy going to a coffee shop and having a hot chocolate. To me, that's paradise. And you might think going in a busy, place that sells coffee and things and it's your worst nightmare. But to me, that's a form of paradise. Just like going on the beach is paradise or going for a nice walk in the woods is paradise. We find paradise in different ways. So they are finding their paradise today, which is really their calmness and their peacefulness to find the answers. Because they know they may have betrayed you or you feel betrayed by them and they haven't meant to betray you. You've been learning that lesson to forgive. And they've also been betrayed in the past. Don't, see this for what it is as well. They've also been betrayed. So in the past, this is coming through very clearly. They may have felt they were in paradise. I'm talking about way before you. If they've been hurt in the past as a child or in a relationship, they may have felt they were in a good place and then they got betrayed and they had to learn to forgive too. So the energy around the connection is give thanks for your blessings at the end of every day. So no matter what's happened today, be grateful for it, the blessings. Be grateful for the lessons and the blessings, the paradise and the pain, because everything is growing you. So at the end of this day, when you go to bed tonight, write down your feelings about what you've experienced in your journal or work through your thoughts in your mind and say, thank you, God, for this day. And also you're being protected. We've got seen a rainbow as a sign from your loved ones in spirit. Now, a rainbow is about protection. So what I'm really connecting first of all is the reason why it's not today is because you're being protected. You're being protected so the changes can come in to your amazing life now, to bring in a more wonderful tomorrow. So the rainbow is a symbol of protection, that your paradise, your union, your future is being protected. And also your loved ones in spirit are around you. So if you're connecting with a specific loved one in heaven, maybe you've lost someone recently, or you're thinking about your mom or your dad or a friend or a sister, brother, uncle, aunt, grandparent, someone who was really special to you, they are around you today sending you a rainbow. And we've got the runner energy here. So remember, you might think, why are they running from me today? Why are they running? And it's because they are releasing things. You're the girl with the snake. And what that means is you're the energy of the divine feminine, showing them what they need to release and let go of. And they can run away from that because they're afraid of facing that. They give me the name Fred. I feel someone needs to hear that today, Fred. So the girl with the snake is you. You're opening them up to what they need to release. You know, you're showing them through the mirror that you shine in their face what they need to change and do. You know, you're also setting your own boundaries down and standing up for what you believe in. So the girl with the snake is also a huge sign of the wood snake that's coming in next year. And also the releasing energy, the need to release. So what do you need to release? And this is also you being an empath and understanding that there's man-made labels out there that can put you into a cycle of pain. If people are using the word narcissist or gaslighting or, any of those names that are used, remember, everything is coming from love or fear. It's love or fear. So instead of thinking, oh, my person is a narcissist or they're doing this or that, instead thinking, no, they're not. They're just operating in fear right now. And they're going to release that fear to operate from love. And then you don't hold things against them or resent them or go into those, kind of paradigms of holding on to programming and conditioning. So this is also about releasing things. It says being charmed or used. So the use could be the betrayal, feeling that you've been betrayed. Okay, so the runner energy is understanding that your person is not running from you. They're running from themselves. They're running from their own feelings and emotions. They're running from the mirror that you shine in their face. They may also have fear of intimacy because they've been hurt in the past. They're afraid of losing you and they're listening too much to their ego. They may also need to heal certain things in their life that makes them codependent so that when they come to you, they are equally balanced with you. That means they're not going to depend on you for money or for support or anything else because it needs to be equally balanced. They have to be able to give and provide the way that you give and provide too. So again, they're not running from you, they're running from themselves and they're facing their truth to release the things that need to go. And you may need to enable boundaries while they do that. You know, if they're being nasty to you or cool to you or cruel to you or acting like what you may label as a narcissist, then you have to take your energy out of that energy because you don't want to be around them in that energy. You want paradise and they're promising you paradise. Just not today, because the changes are taking place today to make this happen. So remember, let go of impatience or struggle. You are a creator. God made you in his image. You are a magician. You can work with the law of attraction to manifest, but you are not God. So you have to have faith in divine timing and God's plan and trust the journey. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.